Interesting clothing option.
As you wish.
If you want to have a triangle head, this is a great choice for you.
Keeping an eye out.
All I need to know is if anyone's reacting favorably, or are they considering me non-hostile initially, at least. We could easily add some kind of stealth increasing item. I think we have boots, for example, that we probably don't have too much use for here. Defense against prone attacks is very useful though. We should be able to access the blood pool without too much fuss. No. Cannot. We would have to use the scroll. Why should I not use the scroll? It's 3 mechanics. Right.
I'll see it done. It's finished.
We can get keys for this. As you approach the blah 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 blah. Let's talk with the pool. Skaen, I see you with eyes of flint, brothers and sisters. Essence draws nearer, seeking something within you. Yes, Skaen has left his mark on your soul. You would understand what we do here then. You would understand the weapons at our disposal. Revenge incarnate. Anger channeled into a fire, bright enough to terrify the mightiest armies, hungry enough to consume vast estates, and planted like a seed in the heart, strong enough to sway a child to murder. The schemes of the powerless must be subtle, hollowing the enemy from the inside, chewing away the foundation of a house so that it collapses on itself before any are the wiser. How awful! Yeah, that must be satisfying. It is hunger sated after a lifetime starvation. The Animancer, he draws our essence into a mind where it can find traction. We burrow deeper and deeper until we've corroded every instinct of restraint and mercy. Becomes our vessel for revenge. They probe at the boundaries of your soul, exploring your essence. It is a shame there is nothing in you we could use. Soul sinks back into the pool. I wonder, is there a chance that would be something there at some point? I mean, maybe it's reputations. If you have enough something, it will basically allow you to maybe enough to have cruelty or something. I don't know. Maybe that's always the answer. I don't really see why I should keep pushing this. We could spare a lockpick here, I suppose.
I'll see it done.
We don't have too many extras though.
It's finished.
We don't want to go there. That's just extra fighting.
There's something ahead.
I'm sure there is. I need to move toward the correct place. This is a trap room. I might have now the skills for a while to disarm these. 134 seconds.
I see something.
Fails to disarm. At least I can spot them. I mean, do I have to fight? This is a terrible choice for an fire if I do. Laundry bus. I don't want to add anything to this. This is one of those weapons that we might want to use in certain very specialized situations, so there's no point putting generic enchantments on this. That's where we have to go. And we have to do it while we still have time, so 109 seconds. Skaen Temple Guard, Mindbreaker, Temple Fanatic, so Berserker, Cypher, and probably a warrior of some sort. We can put quite a lot of power into this fight though. If we're lucky, this is the only fight we'll have to do here. Yeah, fighter, trying to prone us. And I pick that up. The Mindbreaker is already pretty much dead. They should have huge problems hitting anything. And we have used huge bonuses. It'll counter the blind and daze effects. With us, it will. We need to end the fight fairly fast, so otherwise we don't have the means to block this. Shining Beacon. That would do a huge amount of damage on them. I'm sort of wanting to save spells in case we do have to fight there somewhere. Alternative would be Well, we attack there and reflexes. Fanatic would be a better target for this. I want these two dead. I don't care too much about myself. "39 shock damage, 39 shock damage." The card isn't hitting us all that much. He has a two-handed weapon though. I can't let him get to me. It's fairly easy to hit, very low defense, so definitely a barbarian. How much time do we have? 86 seconds. Sounds good enough. 30 seconds with the buff. It's gonna start hitting me very soon. I should be able to get a hit on him very easily. Misses. Roll of 3. Oh. What does it attack? Reflex. He has great reflexes. Probably better than Fortitude. And has a Defender active. He has a shield that'll help too. Okay, I need you to die now. Seems like the safest path.
Lava beyond.
There you go. 71.
It's finished.
I have 2 lockpicks left, so good timing on getting finished with this.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour. The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
Yeah, calm down. I share the yoke of the quiet slave.
His ways are subtle indeed. I've tweaked the ritual of the effigy with animancy to make it more predictable. The girl will return to the village and continue her journey with Herend. I don't suppose you know the full story, do you?
Harren said he was taking her to Eina's Rest to find a suitor, but a few pieces of his story didn't add up.
Did a bit of digging, did you? That's more than can be said for most. Lord Herren's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Are you sure? That just seems a bit far-fetched. I'm taking it because it's a deceptive option. I want deception points.
Easy to disbelieve. Easy to look away from something this ugly and question what you saw. And that's how he's gotten away with it so far. Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but Hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
I take it this is where the pool of blood comes in.
This isn't just about Heron and the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth.
Right.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
So show me how I can ease the burden of the quiet slave.
Return to Deerford above and see that Heron continues onward with her. Neither of us shall witness Elise's vengeance, but if all goes as planned, the whole of Deerwood will hear of it. Go. The plot will come to fruition on its own now.
Okay. They don't seem to be hostile. Things went more or less for how we wanted. Deceptive 2. Cruel 2. I think we got an extra point of deceptive. How does it affect this? I think the burn damage went a little bit up. That's about it. It was around 100 points, so maybe about 10% increase, I'd guess. I don't recall the exact values. Could be a lesser increase too, doesn't really matter. So, everything went mostly fine.
They won't see me coming.
Return to Lord Harrond at Dragon's Inn.
As you wish.
Ooh, we don't have enough lockpicks. No. We have 42 seconds. Well, we can always come back here later, I suppose. And it's not that big of a deal. Although, could be a big deal. Exceptional Arbalest. I want to see if the others are hostile toward me, because if not, this would be a great opportunity to loot the place. There's no telling what will happen as a consequence of what's going to happen in the village. So we might as well try to play it safe. Key. Crypt's Master Key, Final Journal Jonas. Lockpicks, but now we don't have the skill anymore. Well, shit happens. There should be enemies here. Yep, they're friendly. Ah, great. Yep. Gemstones, even if it's just simple gemstones, they're still valuable to me. For more lockpicks and copper. So it would be foolish of me to just walk out of here. We couldn't really use this shit. First time to get 10,000 copper pieces. Only had to kill 3 Skaen guards. Unlock with the master key. It's not stealing. Paradox. I don't even recall what these are mostly used anymore. Doesn't really matter. 630 copper pieces. Yeah, this is as far as loots are concerned, this is actually one of the better ones I've seen. You could reasonably sneak through this too, with the patrols and the like. That's something I like quite a bit. It's more of a question how well it will work with a party. I mean, it's not exactly great if you have one super sneaky guy and he can get here on his own, and then pretty much a mandatory fight starts, so you're just fucked. Snowcap. Immunity to confusion. Protections against domination and charm. But can't get through that. So a healthy push toward mechanics would certainly be welcome. Lore, we have a couple of ways to deal with it. I think we can get temporarily mechanics boost through resting at the stronghold too. It would last multiple rest cycles. Five, yeah. Lore is good enough for some time, but definitely mechanics. And probably raised by a single point on the next level up only. Then another point on this follow-up. Maybe 2 if we're lucky. Point is, we're gonna have to maybe try to get access to more of these mechanical increasing scrolls. Definitely need to start trying to get lockpicks. Oh, these. Hey, what? Be a better place to fight them. Hate to get flanked too badly. Wonder if the allies here might be like helping me. They have a fairly strong attack. Weak against corrosion. Very good against slashing. Okay, let's do it this way.
Lava. Beyond sea.
Ah, we have this weapon. Two grazes, 3 hits, 1 crit, 21 points of damage. Barely injured. Ah, shit. I don't like the fact that he can move while he's stuck. Attack a temple guard. Do it. Yeah. Gang rape.
Ixie. Anna.
Right, I don't think I'll get... Ah, even... It doesn't matter who gets the kill, I'll still get the experience. Like, it's a fine weapon, I suppose, but it's very slow. So damage-wise, in a situation like this, it compares... It compares badly to what we have already.
Beyond sea.
Well, shit. Oh, dumbass. Thanks for the help.
They won't see me coming.
Right. Looks like we have a... yeah, 50% of this entire area still unexplored. Maybe I should use the other exit. I mean, we can always come back here. The problem with this is we'll end up coming up from the shop who has a guy that basically threatened to attack us if we go there. So... and I don't want to particularly pick a fight with him at the moment. I'd like to see this quest through. I would imagine I'm welcome to come back here, especially if it goes more or less as planned. And if it's not, we can just come here as a murderer. I don't particularly care. We looted this place already, so we can go through the shop and just start causing a fuss. Either way. Let's see what this yields. We still have a reasonable amount of spells and we can summon crap, so if there's some kind of engagement, we should be fine. As long as the fighting isn't too heavy. We're lucky. We're getting a much larger amount of experience than typically. So there's a good chance if we complete this, we might even be able to get the level up. I don't think so, but it could be close. We're still missing 1,000 experience points. It's quite a lot. Usually you get maybe a few hundred, definitely less than 1,000 though. So we might get close. There's the dragon egg. If we do that, that in combination is probably a level up. We would have to take down another adventuring party.
You had me worried sick, dear. What would I do if something happened to you? It's time Elise and I moved on. It will be good to reach the quiet of Ina's rest after all of this.
I'm sure it will.
I take it you played some part in her return. Please accept a token of my appreciation for your discreet assistance.
Okay. And to diplomatic, aggressive, extraordinarily positive for Durfort village, or major positive. Be the diplomatic. We have gone with a lot of diplomatic options. I might as well squeeze more money out of him. Emily Summer Solstice and 1,200 copper. It's done. I sent Aelys back to Lord Harrond, knowing that she'll murder him once her tainted mind completes its metamorphosis. Still, 537 experience points, so about halfway what we needed. Sunbeam, 3 per rest, plus 3 damage reduction burn. 20 to 35 burn damage, blinded for 15 seconds. Burst reflex, area of effect. Area of effect is what? 1.25 meters, that's not much. Decent range though, so you could use a long range ability. As defense against spells, yeah, I'd probably take that. It's good to have options though. Right, 501 points to level up. I think I'll go for the Dragon Egg. We've already cleared the path to the dragon worms themselves. And I think I need 2 grappling hooks to get the egg down safely. One to get up to the egg, the other to get it down. Yep. Yep, yep. We might want to rest, but at the same time we do have the supplies to do it. Extraordinary reputation in the village. What good is it? Do I get better prices from the shopkeepers or what? Okay, we're a champion in the Gilded Vale. Hero in Durford Village. Hero in House Dominel. Defiance Bay neutral. Right, we'll use the same path. I don't want to waste my resources on
Keeping an eye out.
unnecessary fighting. It's already a borderline. Can I handle the enemy group? It depends on how good they are. A single 4th level spell is a good equalizer, but the animat is not. It's a delaying thing. At least the bugs are actually capable of killing stuff. The animat, not really so. It's probably why it costs 6,000 coppers instead of 15,000 like they normally do. It just lacks something. Still useful, but not that useful. Right. Most of the worms should be dead. The egg will be there, but we could... Do I want to? Right. That's probably a barbarian, a fighter. And we divide the spoils. Right. I'm not seeing anything too amazing coming from it. At the same time, that's not exactly guarantee that we'll be doing well either. Uh, yeah. If I do this, I can do a lot of damage to them, but I can't debuff them all that much. 113 damage. They might have a priest with them too. Actually, I think that could be a monk. But the reason I'm a bit worried is because if I use this to buff, I'm going to lack offensive capabilities. Quite severely lack them. So the debuff range is actually smaller than the buff range on buffing spells. Which damage spells, it's the other way around. The inner circle will harm your friendlies, usually, but the outer circle will affect enemies. Buff is the exact opposite. You need to get everything in the inner circle if you want to be buffed. So we sort of have to buy time or do the attack version. With that we can get everyone in. I need a little bit of protection.
More than wrong.
Circle me.
Beyond.
Knock down. Right.
See.
You can do that too. Ooh, that's a high level attack ability. I think. Problem is, I am pretty fucked. If I don't basically go on the offensive immediately, I'm dead.
Beyond. See.
Shield something. Sunless Grasp. Right. We should be fairly well protected for a while, but about 30 seconds. Should we go with a debuff route? What exactly does Frightened do? Visual and Dexterity lowered. Dexterity, Perception, Intelligence reduced, attack speed reduced. I'm basically trying to see if I could reduce their resistance to my attack spells a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's really a possibility. Power. Pillar of Faith, crushing damage and prone. That's not good enough. I need damage. I mean, just fucking raw damage at this point. So.
Ulu send. Lava.
Okay. Drink the potion or you're dead. Probably dead anyway, but whatever. Belisa. They're not doing much. They're sort of stuck behind their own guide there.
Lava.
Another one down. 63, 32, 64. Lisa gains a wound. So it's definitely, I think she was, monk.
Lava.
Badly injured. Problem is, Sevis is hitting with every shot. He has a minus 31 to his hitting. It's not a lot I can do. Can't really do damage through this, I guess it's pretty much typical melee after this.
So
I could use a critical hit on the stiletto. There you go. Yeah, the strength to goddamn. Oh, I can do this. So if he's a barbarian, he should be very easy to hit. We have the buff on for, well, 0.6 again. Keep slaying stiletto. There we go. Now,
lava room beyond sea.
he's hitting me very well anyway. Might as well do this.
Keeping an eye out.
A lot of nice things. What is this? Immunity to stock. Athletics, dexterity. Immunity to stock on a helmet. That is incredibly nice. Especially the vegetation creatures and some rangers, I suppose, can cause that. Priests can cause that. It's a death sentence to us at the moment. So as much as I like to be immune to confused, I think I prefer to have this. Let's keep it in the inventory rather than use it constantly. Intelligence is very important to us. So we can switch it in when we need it. Nice little fight. This might be a good idea to switch it in. +2 athletics. Use the grappling hook. One person at the top. Secure the egg with a rope and lower it. It's probably possible to get it without the rope, but you were warned that they're fairly fragile. You'll probably get a bigger reward out of it this way. $400 experience points to level up.
They won't see me.
There's probably worms here. I'm not sure if that's all they have. I'm sort of interested in trying to pick a fight with them. What are you doing? They're attacking reflex. It's pretty much impossible for them to get anything but weak hits to us. The worms shouldn't be that tough. Except they are fairly tough. They have decent damage resistance, that's the main problem. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Critical Hit. That sort of did most of our work for us. What the fuck was that? 25 burn damage. Roll 100. Jesus fuck. It's gonna be fairly painful trying to kill all of these. Additional damage reduction might not be a bad idea. We haven't killed worms before. We're still getting basic progress out of them. Okay, that's nice. We could also debuff them. Sure, we might as well do it. It prevents them from doing the tougher hits on us.
Much for you.
Well, at least we'll make less likely. They do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I'm a bit worried at this point. I don't do a lot of damage. I think I'll take myself a little bit better. It's not a lot, but it should help. I think I'm on the losing side in this fight. I just don't have the ability to protect damage. At the same time, the incoming damage is getting lower with each kill we get. However, I don't like our chances. I'm bailing on this. I'm sure they don't follow me too much. It's a dead end, don't go there. I wonder if the wand would be a better choice. But we're sort of relying on our reflex instead of armor class. Oh, but it does affect. Let's see if they give up or not.
Yes.
Yep, this is turning into shit. However, I'm not sure if they're friendly with each other. Okay, something's happening there. I think I'll stay here and see what happens. Must still lose this. I mean, the wooden beetle is still being tough. Let's drink the goddamn potion. We're not gonna get any extra life, so this is it. Do or die. Apparently died. It's doing much more damage. It's because he does some kind of poison thing. Raw damage over time, right? Oh. Yeah, I'm most likely dead, but you're gonna have to earn your kills, ladies. Might be able to get rid of them in this type of environment. Nope. And here comes the train. Right. So the answer is no. We're all about the spell damage. It's either that or nothing at this
Of
point, I guess.
course.
So if you don't have spells, don't or can't get extra creatures to aid you, might as well not try. I'm trying to figure out, is there a way to get a more damaging weapon? Actually, we can do other stuff, rest, get damage bonuses toward creatures and weapons, that sort of thing. So I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to basically have a few different damage focused weapons ready at hand. This is very good against Kith, but it's fairly worthless against creatures that use fire and are not Kith. So against them, it's a fairly low damage, piercing damage weapon, which is also another big problem. Some creatures, some flying creatures, seem to be very receptive to piercing damage, but there's a lot of others that are just straight up
A
immune
blade
to
in
it.
the dark.
So this can't be our only thing to rely upon. We can't scout much, but we can scout enough that we can basically see what type of enemies we're gonna face. So a simple weapon switch should be doable. But that would mean basically basically respecting the character, ditching the stiletto option and just take a proper weapon focus. It's not about hitting anymore, it's about damage. Hitting helps, but there's
Good
the
day,
but.
stranger.
Yeah, I got your egg. Hmm. Not nearly enough. Shit. $13,727. We're very close to getting a higher quality summon. Not sure if that's something I would want. We might have better use for the money. very, very, very close to a level up. I want it. Temple of Woody Cow is probably something we could do. Turn to court. Chancellor Warren at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. That's an ambush. Enter the catacombs. Yeah, that's something we could easily do. Assassinate. No, no, no. Go to lighthouse. No. Cave from Fergus Fishing. No, 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 no. That's Rake City. I think there might be a proper dragon there, and I can do fire damage, and then stick with my little stiletto. So yeah, that's not really a good option at the moment. Scrivener's Dormitory. Yeah, Forge Master. Blah, trained soldier thing. This would require us to do a fight too. I think the woman we're looking for is being hounded. Uncover what happened at Pernice's house in Copper Lane. That might be a thing to do. Uh, Endless Pass might be a thing to do too, because while it's not going to give us experience, well, not all that much. It's great for getting useful items. You don't have to go too deep to start getting them. I need to rest. Otherwise I'll just have to basically dodge encounters.
How do you do?
New construction complete. Not sure if I want to start another. I want the goddamn level up. I don't have to do the level up itself, but I'd like to open up the possibilities so we could basically test out a few things. I'd like to test out the blunderbuss and the venom strike. Even though I don't think it'll work, I still like to try it. I mean, that's something ridiculously powerful if it would work. Even if it doesn't really work, it's still around 100 points of damage you do as roll. No, I don't think that's a great idea at this point. Not for us. We can start doing... I mean, we're not gonna do any of the top boss fights until we're level 12. We just
A
aren't.
blade in the dark.
But we would get a little bit of extra experience. Stormwall Gorge, I haven't explored that. There could be some encounters there. Want to go there? We could go to the city. Yeah, let's do that. We have to maybe deal with some mercenaries, but I think we can deal with a couple of mercenaries, and we have a Keith slaying weapon. So this is the one thing it's sort of good at. And we don't need a lot. Kill a couple of guys, complete a quest, and that'll be it. If that's enough, then that's enough, but I'd still like to get into the position where I can level up at any moment. Do some testing. I'm not sure it'll amount to much. There's another reason I don't want to really go to the Boudica thing carelessly, because it at some point it'll trigger assassinations on me, and I need to be able to deal with those, so better equipment or more levels would be very much appreciated. Ah, I'm sneaking. Ah. I can deal with two fairly capable groups. Not good ones. Capable
They
ones.
won't see me.
Single good one, I guess. 0 great ones. Okay. There'd be a good place for us to withdraw to. I guess this is about as space as we know for. Oh, there's 4. Offensive or defensive? I'm thinking of trying the offensive route now. No, they're fighters, they're gonna have a huge amount of life. There we go. Right, you're fucked for 22 seconds, 69 seconds, 46 seconds, 46 seconds, and I'm buffed for 46 seconds. So, I don't think you really have a chance against me now. You should be able to deal a huge amount of damage to them. Six. 2 grazes, 1 crit, 2 grazes, 1 hit. Technically didn't hit all that well. Still, they're in top shape. Another one should pretty much finish off at least a couple of guys. And there flies the meat. 2 crits, 1 graze. Reckless assault means your defenses are down. And there is sneak attacks. I have plus 58 attack roll, so even a half decent attack should have basically killed this guy. Getting the hit. There you go. Couldn't there be one more? Well, whatever.
They won't see me coming.
A lot of fine weaponry, that means a lot of monies. And rusty bronze key. We still have a lot of attack power, old summons, so we're in great shape. Ooh. Pernisk. Okay, who's the one downstairs then? Okay, wizard named Nirit. Okay. Yeah, this would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. Right. So you're a swept dealer yourself. And the wizard is just here to make up for the lost copper. What exactly do you expect me to do about this? You have to kill him. Okay. Maybe I can convince him to leave. I don't doubt your skills of persuasion, but you don't know him. Right. Get a little bit of extra experience out of that though. Yep, definitely are gonna get a level up.
Blade in the dark.
And it's confront a mage. We're in good position to confront one of them though. So, no problem. If we have to kill all of them, that's fine. They do have a lot of guards though, and I'm not sure if that's fine. It's all about how this fight is gonna start. I want to be in the room. Alternatively, I'll retreat to a corner hub like that. Can I go here? Uh, I'll try to retreat into the corner. It's a long way to the corner though. I found a man tied upstairs. Claims also to be Pernisk. Okay, maybe we can come to arrangement. Give me a discount on drugs. Ugh, no. Why would I want your shitty drugs? Hmm. Okay, you need to move. Take the hit. Right. It's popping himself. That gives a little bit of time. Didn't get everyone, but he won't be hitting me too well. Everyone who is able to attack me is under its effect. It seems like, even though they don't get targeted by the automatic system, they do get affected as long as they're within the area. So, I don't think my conclusions about the inner circle only affecting them on boss is actually correct. It just shows it through the user interface, but that's not correct. Right, I am going to need a little bit of help. The wizard is going to be a huge ass problem if someone doesn't just jump on him now. And we're fucked. I don't need you to do anything, I need to just get the extra help out. Okay, are you doing anything? Piece of shit. There, thank you. Ooh, this might lead to a lot of electrifying body parts flying around.
What is?
Yeah, but he's gonna be disrupted pretty easily. I think we need to move. We're in some kind of raw damage soup here. At the same time, I'm not sure we have the luxury of moving. Try to prone them. No, I think our immediate concern is to take care of these. Ah, he's giving up. You can go peaceful into my dungeon. I lost my fucking spells. Whoa! Well, at least the buffs have maintained there. Fuck. Well, I'm not totally toothless yet, but that hurts. Can you just stick a knife in this sucker? Maybe do this? Right. Could use some extra help here. Still in great shape. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Right, we've got this. There we go. Right, only you left.
So much for you.
Right, we can't attack them too many times before we have to reapply the spell. Still, we have 2 extra castings, so it should be enough.
Lava. No prisoners! So much for you.
All important level up. Wonder what we can do with the guy in prison. Anyone still here? Well, you weren't supposed to be alive. Run? No.
Lava.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to kill it, but I can weaken him substantially.
So much for you.
I miss. You're definitely going to rest after this, so no point saving anything. We should be able to get a critical hit. Ooh, I'm not sure. Probably not. There it is. Accuracy 90. Why did I have accuracy 90? It's the jolting touch accuracy, not the actual strike accuracy. Roll of 97, so incredibly lucky. Additional frightening, please. we've got this. Right. Any other guards still here? No, just drug addicts. I guess we're gonna go and talk to the man upstairs. Maybe you should talk to the guy in prison. I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do with a wizard in my prison? Some kind of abuse, maybe. Cruelty, but other than that, what? Maybe someone will come and try to buy him up. There's extra money for us. Right. You must explain to Kendra, sure. Yeah. Yeah, Kendra sent me here in the first place. Bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. Lie. Sure, I'll do that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna tell that. Maybe I don't have the choice anymore because I lied to him. I don't particularly care. We already got the level up, so how this happens to end, it doesn't really matter. Once I've put it to an end, though, I'll end this. Happy ending, unhappy ending, doesn't matter. We're in a position to try to do some testing with our talents. I wouldn't imagine that it would last too long. I mean, we're more or less interested in like testing one thing, and expectations are it's not gonna work like I think it potentially might. I mean, it can, it possibly can. Although there's some enjoyment in playing games like to have those broken abilities. I mean, there is some kind. They don't talk about cheese in games or nothing, but it's a bit. It's I think it comes to the difficulty of achieving it. If it's just take a single ability and then use this weapon and it's totally broken, that's something that usually gets fixed. If it's some kind of a, yeah, if you use these things in combination, the AI can't do anything to you, or you can sort of burst your way to instant death, and that's much more likely to stay in. Because it's very hard to fix that, because that's how the rules just work. So if you stack a few things to bring saving throws down in the Dungeons and Dragons game, you usually have instant kill abilities that can basically take them out of the fight. Here you sort of have to do the tug of war with the support casters, but you can still do it. You just need to get a few hits in with anything and you can do it. Okay. What happened with Pernisk? Okay, we can lie again. Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. He was imprisoned upstairs and I released him. Actually, that's double lie, I suppose. We were basically withholding the information that he was a drug dealer. Unwavering resolve added to get a little bit of experience out of it. not a lot. +2 intellect, +1 resolve. We already have intellect increasing item, but that would mean we switch it with the defense against spells, which I'm not sure I want to. Resolve would help. We could switch the helmet to something different. +2 athletics, dexterity, immunity to stock. So options suddenly present themselves. Five days before we see what happens with the Neri of Death Hand. Do I want to start new construction projects? Perception bonus, always welcome. But I'm not sure if that's our most pressing concern. Lower bonus could be useful. But again, I don't think that's something we have to worry about now. But at the same time, there's no harm in keep constructing things. Dexterity bonus, yeah, that might be a thing. I suppose we'll end up building everything in the end. Maybe not everything, because these don't seem to do anything. They give you prestige, but I'm not sure how much that'll really end up helping. Constitution and athletics. Sometimes you really need the athletics, but with the +2 we're already gaining from the item. That's probably more than we'll need. Stealth bonus. There's like one stealth section in the entire game that I can still think of that where it might be useful. So I'm not quite sure if I want to do it just because of that. And the security seems to affect how many brigands attack your keep. I don't recall once we basically had the keep fully upgraded that anyone ever attacked it ever again. So, but I'm not sure if that's a big problem even if they do. Intellect bonus, not sure I care. It's nice, but uh, we already have a very high natural intellect, so boosting it a little bit more is not going to drastically change things. It's good enough. We can get about 40-second plus of the good buffs. Turning it to maybe 50 seconds is not gonna really change things. Dexterity bonus on the other hand, yeah. It's a legitimate way to try to do something differently. Zero armor, as high dexterity as possible, and just basically do anything to increase your attack speed. Maybe use the plus 50% attack speed increase on top of that. I'm not sure. I'm sure you can burst through a lot of things using those type of combinations. Maybe I'm thinking of doing the basic merchant too, because general goods are sometimes very useful. But craft hall, dexterity bonus, what? Is this quest already done? Probably. We light up a little, not regretting that. Cruelty, deceptiveness, rational, passionate, diplomatic, clever. Seems to take quite a lot to get these to higher levels. I'm not even sure if there's a maximum. Either way. We need to rest. I'm not sure if I want to level up. I suppose I could. But if we're gonna test those certain type of abilities, we'll have to find enemies to test them anyway. I suppose catacombs are close by. It's close enough that we can Well, we can rest here. We would have basic abilities to get the conditions ready where we can test things. We'll likely get. We should start to get free first levels and maybe second, even third level spells at some point. A single one per encounter.
Hail, traveler.
What would I take? I don't know. Ult is actually quite useful quite often. So extra casting on that. It's more about, do I want to cast it every fight? Extra damage resistance, always useful. No point really thinking about that now. I can waste time on it when we have to. But yeah, I'll go to the catacombs and end it there. Even if the testing doesn't take long and we're ready to move on, we can just move on to quests in the catacombs. So it's either way a decent place to go. We probably need around 8,000 experience points extra. So that's a lot of quests. We should stick our nose to Kaid Nuakara at the maze again. Might be. I think we have what it takes to take down drakes too. They're somewhat durable, but I don't think they're any tougher than ogres. They might be less damaging than ogres, but sort of similar durability.